Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm HyperSetic and welcome to the Q&A. I'm going to answer your questions that you've sent in the community tab and in the comments of the Q&A announcement video. And if you want to see more face cam like this, please let me know in the comments down below. And let's get right into it. And here's our first question from the funny guy. He asks, or says, on a scale to 1 to 10. And our second questions come from Crimson Gladiator, Nick Carava, hopefully I pronounced that right, and Darth Void. Their question is, but seriously though, on a serious note, actually I'm really glad you guys asked that question. You know, we're actually planning to know. Our next question comes from Lindsay Scarola, hopefully I pronounced that right too. What's your favorite energy drink? Chocolate milk. Oh, that hurt. Isaiah asks, when will you do a face reveal? What do you mean? I'm doing it right now. What the hell is that? We have two questions coming from Diamond Boy. His first question is, have you heard of the new hit song Skeleton by the band known as Set It Off? You know, it's... Where's my moon shoes, Adam? I know you know where they are. Give them back to me. His second question, he asks, do you prefer your steak... What? Do you prefer your steak with or without a 10-gallon bucket of ranch? You and me are gonna have a little chat when we speak again. Our next question comes from Shadow Delta, and he asks, if one was to fall in Free Guys, would they then be a fall guy but still a free guy? Which would that in turn make them a free fall guy? Ryan! Our next question comes from Dr. Bell, and they ask, can I ask a question? Can I put my balls in your jar? Our next question comes from Noki Gaming, and he asks, who or what inspired you to make the types of videos you post on YouTube? P.S. If anyone asks about what type of chicken nuggets are better, I'll answer that for you. Dino chicken nuggets. I agree. Woohoo! To answer your question, Noki, what inspired me to make the videos that I do today is basically you guys and, you know, the viewers. I don't really have a huge inspiration, honestly, like creator-wise, that you know, people watch and get inspired. I don't really have that right now, but honestly, it's just, yeah, it's, you know, you guys, my friends, my friend group, and, you know, just that, I guess. It is what it is. Our next question comes from Jumper, and he asks, do you dip your fries in milkshakes?
One day you will have to answer for your actions, and God may not be so merciful.
Our next question comes from Cybrin. He asks, YouTube hid my comment, but the real question hour. I know people ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? But my question is, what do you want to do in 5 years from now? What do you want this channel to become in 5 years? Glad to have met you, buddy, and keep up the good work. First off, aside from the haha funnies for a bit, I'm really glad I've met you and the others in the group, you know? And to answer your question, honestly, from 5 years from now, I don't really know. I genuinely don't look that far into the future. I focus on today mostly and then worry about tomorrow. But if I plan things like you know, sessions with you guys or plan events going on, it's usually like a week or two ahead. I don't really go that far into the future, unfortunately, because I don't know, anything could change, inevitably anything can. But I guess as for YouTube, to give a rough idea estimate, I guess, per se, I just would like to continue doing what I'm doing today, just making content, making people laugh and smile and brighten up people's days when they're going, you know, they're not going so well, and basically just having a fun time as always with you and, you know, Noki, Jumper, Kataga, you know, the whole gang, and, you know, hanging out with other people off camera. It's just about having fun and joyfulness, you know. That's what I find at the end of the day for now, and if, you know, that rough estimate being 5 years down the road. Anything can change, yes, but I just want to continue, you know, just doing what I can and also improving my editing and my thumbnails, you know, always making improvements to where it's needed. So hopefully that answered your question to some capacity. But thank you for your question. Our next question comes from Bronzation, and he asks, do you drink your milk with or without The Exorcist? Our next question comes from Nachu, and he asks, do you eat your mac and cheese with a spoon or a fork? Glockenspiel. Our next question comes from Corptunes, and he asks, will you marry me? I will. Our next question comes from Mr. Rod's Memes. I'm sorry if I butchered that badly. They ask, which YouTuber do you think is cringe? You know, there's this channel I know very well. He does Minecraft videos mainly, but he goes by the name of Catechus, and you know, he's this thing called Sour Boys, and I don't know if you heard of it. Our next question comes from Kurose. I'm just gonna keep apologizing because I don't know how to pronounce people's names. They ask, what's your name? And also, what's your favorite character besides Spampton? To answer your question, my name's Tyler, and what's my favorite character besides Spampton? Huh. I didn't know my favorite character was Spampton. That's news to me. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. Our next question comes from Dr. Crazy, and they ask, what made you want to start YouTube and your favorite video game? What made me want to start YouTube originally was I wanted to make videos when I was like maybe 8 or 7, but I couldn't because, you know, parents were very protective and whatnot. You know, I made videos with my plushies when my laptop at the time. I couldn't upload them, but I made videos of like little stories and my character toys and whatnot. Eventually, in my teen years, like maybe like 13 or 14, I became inspired by Vanos Gaming once I encountered his videos and, you know, his group of friends making funny moments and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, that lasted a while. Like, again, right now, I'm not really inspired by, you know, any creators at the moment, but in the very beginnings, yeah, heavily. And also, my favorite video game right now still is Super Mario Odyssey. My favorite video game of all time probably goes to Mario 64 or Galaxy 2. Our next question comes from, I don't even know, 258. I don't know why this one's making me do Mario, but I'm just feeling Mario with this one. And they ask, are you ever going to finish the KO Perico heist in GTA? You know what? We're going to flip a coin to get this answer. Heads for yes, tails for no. Huh. So, the answer is no. Here's a good question from Remix. They ask, do you put milk before or after your cereal? What kind of monster do you take me as? Of course I eat cereal and I'm normal just like everybody else. I use water. Nicto asks, Peepus questions. Cool. Oh Hello asks, what are some of your favorite games? By the way, love your content. Mario. Here comes a question from SMG5. They ask, have you heard of SMG5 or SMG4? I don't know. Did you know Mario has been spiked 3? No, 5 times! I mean, yeah, I watched SMG4 when he uploads. I Am Bad asks, are you a big shot?
Where did we go so wrong?
Shifty Nifty asks, you want hyperlink blocked, don't you? Oliver Leon asks, are you gonna play Roblox voice chat? What the fuck? Here's our last question in the Q&A. Writer Manx. Writer asks, have you heard of Joe? You know, now that you think about it, Joe does sound familiar. Hold on. Ryder, let me ask you something. Do you know who Willis is? Alright everybody, we did it. We made it to the end of the Q&A. I appreciate everybody who sent in their questions. It's been a lot of fun. I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of you guys' names or missed any questions at all. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please like the video. Comment down below what you always think. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click those notification bells so you never miss out on another wacky zacky Zooey Mama HyperSetic video. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it may be. See you all next time. Wahoo! A soggy goldfish. Who the fuck would want to eat this? Our next question comes from Shadow Delta. He asks, if one was to fall in Free Guys, would they then be a fall guy but still a free guy, which would holy shit. That's a fucking tongue twister, Shadow. God damn. If one was to fall in Free Guys, would they then be a fall guy but still a free guy? Which, well, oh my. Our next question comes from Noki Gaming. And he asks, who or what inspired you to make the title? Our next question comes from Bronzation. He asks, do you drink your milk? You know, there's this Minecraft channel I know very well. He does mind. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, no. It's the other way around. Yeah. Now let's see the results. It's heads. Oh, wait. What? I fucked that bit up so badly because it's supposed to head for yes, tails or no. And here's our last question in the Q&A. Writer Minat. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for sending in your questions. I really... Yeah, with that, I hope you'll, enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Do that. If I don't see you subscribing, you're in trouble. I sound like I'm desperate. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me. I need you to subscribe to me. Shut the fuck up! I appreciate everybody who sent in their questions. It was